It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm just doing it better.
You're expressing better.
Yeah, everything is just better than it was, because I'm there and I'm enjoying it. I'm basically the way I was long time ago. Before it kind of, it's starting to get a little bit emo talking about this, you know. So
it's just perspective. Is that a part of it? Just the perspective with which you look at fighting and look at living and look at training?
Yeah. It's the way I feel training. It's the way I feel towards this. It's the interest I have in it, and it's the motivation I feel, and it's the fire inside that was like turning into a tiny little thing, you know, that just lit up again, you know. And yeah, it gets pretty emo talking about this, but I just have my reasons, and that's basically what it is, you know.
And now you want to fight them?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell us about training with Ido Portal over the last week? How did that come about, and what's it been like?
Yeah, Ido is amazing. You know, training with him really brings out like new things in you, and it brings out like that youth. You know, when you were young and playing and just trying different things just for no reason. You're just moving for no reason, and then something amazing comes out, you know. He's such a technician, and he knows how your body moves and what you're trying to do and how you transfer energy through different ways, through the ground and into your limbs, and so whatever you're doing, he watches you do it, and then he might have like little ways to help you do it better, because he understands movement, and that's what he's been doing the last 20-30 years. So training with him is unbelievable, and for me, I'm very interested in this type of stuff as well. So yeah, really get along well. I mean, he's just a nice guy to be around. He's helped us a lot.
Gunnar, you and Demian Maia are both renowned jiu-jitsu experts, but are we quite likely to see a stand-up battle between the two of you on Saturday night? Because these things often equal each other out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that we won't disengage when it comes to the grappling. I think that's a fact. So I do believe you will see some grappling. I hope so. If I was watching the fight, I would love to see some grappling. So I really hope it goes there.
Thank you.
Just going back to Ido Portal again, is he going to be a regular part of the camps with you and Conor, do you think?
I certainly hope so, and I do believe so.
Are you surprised that other fighters haven't picked up on him before and brought him on board?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I'd heard of him, but I'd never like really worked with him, so I didn't really understand the whole thing. So now that I've worked with him, and I do believe there's going to be people are going to start chasing him more, you know.
Do you think it's going to change your approach kind of between fights, doing stuff like parkour and stuff like that? Are you going to maybe mix it up a bit now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, of course you got to be careful. Although I've never been known for being very careful. Well, I think this type of stuff really, you know, that keeps me alive. It turns me on and playing around like this, you know. So I definitely look forward to doing all this kind of parkour and balancing and stuff like this.
When things kind of move in anything, but in fighting, kind of the same direction for a long time, it almost feels like it only makes sense to innovate something different.
Exactly. Yeah. The way we train, it can lock you up sometimes, and it can like almost take your vision and just put it here. And you're so focused on one thing that you forget a lot of things. So sometimes, like training with Ido, doing these different things, it just opens your whole perspective, and then you can collect a lot of more information for your goals again. You know, so opening that up again, and even though you come back to your mission, it just brings so much more in. You know?
Training alongside Conor, obviously, you've got a very sort of valuable insight into how he's progressing as a mixed martial artist and how he's preparing for Jose Aldo. How much stronger is he as a fighter now than he was in July when he was originally due to face him?
Yeah, he's a different fighter. Not only skill-wise, but just physically. he had an injury and his body wasn't tip-top that time when he walked in. He definitely wasn't. And I believe a lot of guys would have pulled out from that fight. The biggest fight of his life, and he was fighting for the title, and his body was injured. That's basically what was happening.
And how? Oh, sorry, go on.
And now his body is 100%. He's in the best shape of his life, and he's constantly improving. Everything is just becoming so much better, you know.